Hey, so I think this is day 13, 12? I'm not sure. And this was yesterday that I did this practice. As you can see, the lights are off. And I'll tell you why. I really didn't want to do yoga. I really didn't want to do anything. When I sat down to do this practice, I was in such a mood um, where just things felt big and heavy and a lot of external stressors weighing me down, and I was not having a very good day. Not because of anything externally, just internal mood, not feeling well. Um, that was interesting to watch that. Just the leg part, because usually I focus on the bottom part when we're doing Cobra or something like that. Um, nice. That lighting will help me. Lighting helps me uh, hone my practice. Um, yeah, so I'm glad that I did it because what I felt afterwards is lighter and like I could breathe. The mood. You hear my 7-year-old. He's having a hard time fighting with 9-year-old. Yeah, I mean, I had laundry all over the bed, as you can see, maybe a little bit, and then there's my 2-year-old's unmade bed. And this was in the evening, maybe 6, 5 or 6. And I was just feeling really heavy in the heart, really heavy in the head, heavy in the body. So doing this practice, I can tell you, I mean, it doesn't cure things. I mean, actually, it probably does if you do it for 50 years, um, but I was able to breathe after my practice yesterday. I was able to fold that huge pile of laundry on my bed. I was able to engage with my kids and have fun and laugh, and I was not able to do that before I started this practice. All I wanted to do was curl in a hole, which is why it's dark and I'm wearing a hood. Another thing, I don't know if you guys experience this, for those of you who experience depression, but my balance is really bad when I have a mood. And I mean, I could think of a lot of reasons for that. It probably would be um, your internal equilibrium is off. So, of course, your balance is going to be off. I'm sure there's other reasons. Another thing that I've been sharing with y'all throughout this process is studio, the difficulties, the challenges of studio yoga. Um, and one of the reasons I do struggle with it, besides being postpartum and not really feeling honed in my practice right now, which I get is an ego thing, and I wish that I didn't feel that way, and I don't want to feel that way necessarily, but it's where I am. So one of the things that makes studio yoga challenging too is um, not just the cost and the time away, and the fact that I live in the middle of nowhere, so it's hard to get to a studio, and can't afford a studio right now anyway. But is I'd like to practice with no bra. They're restrictive and I don't like them. And but whether it's just self-conscious or founded, even if I could find a shirt that held me in and I didn't leak through as a nursing person, it just doesn't feel like something that I could do in studio yoga. So home yoga is nice for that reason. There's Shavasana. And even by this point, I could feel the energy flowing through my body in a very different way. My heart was open, my breath was working. It wasn't about pushing the mood away, it was about acknowledging, honoring, and loving myself anyway. And that's my yoga.